coming up next. Special day here at the Oprah Winfrey Show. I dressed up today because just about the most famous man on the planet is here. So famous. And whenever we get the opportunity to have him here, everybody just goes stone crazy. He's now taken on Hollywood, starring in his first major motion picture, Space Jam. Please welcome Michael Jordan! Thanks. Thank you. And he thanks you. I thank you. We thank you. I tell you, did you smell me? I'm wearing Michael Jordan's Air. That's what I'm wearing. It's so fresh. Michael has a new cologne out, and it's really good. I never wear cologne, but I thought this was so clean, so fresh, so much like air, like breathing, like flying, I felt. Do you realize how big you are? I don't mean in size, but I just mean... Do you realize...
Always such great friends.
But do you realize just the enormity of your fame and what you mean to people? Does that ever, like, hit you?
Sometimes. It does. I mean, when I can't do basic things,
like?
I can't just move around. I can't go to the grocery store. I can't, get out of this car and pump my gas without someone coming around. So I end up going to
You pump your gas?
Not anymore.
Not anymore. I didn't think you did.
I'm looking for full service everywhere I go.
And Michael, isn't full service hard to find? We need a list.
It is. It's amazing. It is tough to find. I run out of gas trying to find
full service. I did too the other day and ended up having to pump. It's really hard to find. You could change that.
Gas?
Yes, I did. Yes, I did too, because it's either that or run out. Run out. So when other times does it hit you how big you are? Just huge. We were in Europe and this summer, and people would stop me and ask if I knew you. I said, yes, he's a personal friend of mine. Yes.
I get the same things about you too now.
Yeah, right.
No, it's just the everyday little things that we tend to take for granted.
Right.
That, I mean, I can't stop and get some coffee or go to a
I would think, do people run into each other on the freeway looking at, like, if they spot you in a car?
That is true. I mean, I used to have personalized tags. I just got rid of all personalized tags because I find myself racing these people away, trying to get away from everybody.
Yeah.
But then if I'm driving, like if I drive down to the game, and my windows are tinted, but not dark tinted, you can see the
your head.
You can see the structure of a face, and next thing you know, I've seen this happen, going to a game, and someone's looking, and I can feel them looking because I won't look and give them the
eye contact,
the assurance that, hey, that's him. Next thing you know, boom, they ran into the car right in front of them.
Yeah.
Hey, and that's probably why you got traffic jams, because everybody's being nosy.
Looking to see
seeing if Michael Jordan's driving or Oprah Winfrey's driving their car.
What does it all mean to you, though, when it, like, finally hits you? Does it mean, because you have sort of been elected a role model, and I think you handled it so well. You really do. Not everybody who is an athlete, just because you're an athlete or just because you're famous, doesn't mean you deserve the title, but I think you do. You're the classiest act I know.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much.
He is.
It's a big responsibility, you know that. It's a big responsibility, and it's, you're so susceptible to a lot of different things, and I think the good outweigh the bad, by all means. And to be admired by kids or anybody, the admiration that I've gotten from grown-ups as well as kids, gives me the sense of motivation to move further and enjoy what I do and the example that I tried to live. But, I mean, no matter how you look at it, I'm still just as normal a human being as... I mean, I gotta go to the bathroom just like everybody else.
And just did. We were waiting on you. And just did. Did you have... Everybody... Yes, Michael Jordan does go to the bathroom. When you were growing up, I know in the new movie Space Jam, your first movie...
Yes.
Which, aside from all else, is such a tribute to you, I thought. And the last thing I wanted to do on a Saturday afternoon was go to the movie, go to watch a Bugs Bunny movie, but I really liked it. Didn't we, audience? I saw all of you there.
Oh, you guys
I was laughing out loud.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it? I was wondering if you'd seen it. You're going to love yourself.
That's exactly why I haven't seen it. I'm so critical of myself, and I really don't know what I'm looking at, because I like watching movies. I like watching you or someone else in movies, but to see yourself, I'm really nervous about it.
Was it hard to act? See, I was saying to my friend, my friend Gail, who was with me, I was saying, that's really hard to do because, you know, Bugs Bunny really kind of doesn't exist. So it's really... Okay, we'll take that out. It's hard. Bugs is difficult to act with, as you can imagine.
Very much so.
And it's hard when you have Bugs and all of the other characters there because sometimes they're there and sometimes they're not, if you know what I mean.
That is true.
Well, this is a fabulous movie for those of you with children or not with children, because I'm 42 and I love the movie, but with kids, this is going to be so big with kids. And the golf course is, of course, where Michael's character first encounters the cartoon world. Where else would it be but the golf course?
Come on, you know
the cartoon world of Space Jam. Take a look at a scene starring Michael and his co-star, the real Bugs Bunny.
All right, okay. What kind of camera is that?
Oh, look out for that toy step, Doc. It's a real Lulu.
Bugs Bunny?
You were expecting maybe the Easter Bunny?
You're a cartoon, you're not real.
Not real, eh? If I weren't real, could I do this?
Space Jam. Woo. Yes.
That was a hard scene.
That was, I would imagine.
That was real hard.
Because who was kissing you?
Well, that was, no one really kissed. It was the act. I mean, someone in a green outfit.
Yeah.
It was a female.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, God.
It was the act of grabbing, pulling,
and then
got about this close. It wasn't really.
Okay. That's good.
You know, Juanita wouldn't let that happen.
Yeah, Juanita wouldn't let that happen. Well, Space Jam may be Michael's motion picture debut, but we found a tape from 1988 of Michael like you've never seen it. Surprise, surprise, we got it from Charles Oakley of the New York Knicks.
Oh, no.
Yes, and his manager, Billy Diamond, for the first time ever on national television, it's Michael Jordan's Dancin' rapping debut. Take a look.
In the Mall was a place you can record that song, and me, Michael, Sadell, Paul, and Scotty went in there, went in the booth, tried to beat the temptation, but we were no temptation.
Well, you know good.
Trying to dance, and at that time, I knew that we had talent, but not in dancing.
Where was this? This was in, what was
1988.
We were in Houston? Or?
I don't know where you were.
We were on
I don't know where you were.
I remember this.
What were you thinking?
I was thinking it was never going to get on this.
Next, we're going to see how they made Michael and Bugs Bunny look like they were really kissing and playing basketball together. And hear what his teammate, Dennis Rodman, has to say about him. But first, another surprise for Michael. We caught up with his good friend, Ahmad Rashad, to get the inside stuff on Michael.
Hello, Oprah. Hello, Michael. Cute, funny, embarrassing. Well, let me tell you about this man. He goes to extreme measures to make sure that he never does anything that would be embarrassing. Well, he has done a few things embarrassing, but I can't tell you about those because I was with him. Now, there has been a change in him, though, since he's done this movie, Space Jam. Now he walks around the house with a smoking jacket. The man actually wears an ascot, and he speaks with a British accent. That's embarrassing.
Let me do it.
As long as sisters will always be there for brothers. As long as mothers will always be there for daughters.
Guys, come on, he's on.
As long as strong family roots grow into strong family trees.
This is something.
My baby.
Dada.
Maxwell House will always be good to the last drop.
The new band leader's 3-hour practices were really getting in the way of our family eating together.
Come on! Kiss the dirt, kids!
But I managed to convince him to go back to the old schedule.
You get them to the table, we'll cook. Your choice of entree, 3 sides, cornbread, and a whole apple pie. The $14.99 Market Feast, only at Boston Market.
Don't mess with dinner.
And let Boston Market prepare your Thanksgiving dinner, too. Stop by today to place your order.
How can I get through to you? I want the world to know that Hyundai is a whole new enchilada. But would you listen to me? No. But you listen to the Jackulous 1996 car book when they tell you that Hyundai is one of the lowest preventative maintenance costs in its class. Got your attention now? I think so. Then concentrate. With $1,000 cash back, the Accent is the most affordable car in America. Okay, are your minds finally open? Now, are you ready to get in and drive this baby? Get in the car. Now.
I'm Mike Duppy, creator and owner of MJ Designs. I travel the world over to bring you new and unusual items. Every time you step into an MJ Designs, you'll find something new and exciting. For example, I buy the finest ribbon so that you'll have the best selection at incredible prices. Come see why MJ Designs is a ribbon store and a whole lot more. MJ Designs, where we're large enough to serve you, but small enough to care.
Throughout the show, you'll be hearing from some of Michael's pals on his airness throughout the show. Take a look.
Well, hello, Oprah and Black Jesus. I wish I could be there, but I'm working. The one thing that I know about Michael Jordan that most people probably don't know is he is the worst loser in the history of civilization. If he's playing bad at golf, he's the quietest, most moody, won't talk to anybody person in the world. And I tell you what, I think the movie's gonna be really funny. I think Michael's gonna do a good job. Of course, I'm gonna be good also. But I think Michael he did a terrific job, and I'm really looking forward to seeing the finished product.
Yeah, he's in the movie too. All those guys did a great job in the movie.
They did a great job.
We have some behind-the-scenes video of the making of Michael's new movie, Space Jam, with Bugs Bunny. Let's take a look. You're going to tell us what we're looking at, Michael?
Sure.
Oh, man.
This is all the animation. As you know, it took, what, about 1,000 animated
pictures,
pictures to do this. It's a 1.5-year process.
Whoa.
Just
that's fast. That's fast for animation, too. Oh, yeah, that's great.
Now, then they put it on computers, and then they tied into all the action that they've gathered over the 8 weeks that I was there. And then
were you there 8 weeks?
8 weeks. These
are
all the all the monsters in green, and I'm interacting, and this is Bill Murray pretending like he's a basketball star.
That's how they do it. And then they take the computer and wipe out the people in green.
And then they wipe out the people in green, and then they put all the animated characters in, and next thing you know, you got a great picture.
You have a Space Jam.
Yes.
I love the way the movie opens. It knocks your socks off.
Which one with the...
When it comes up and then it says, Michael Jordan. Isn't it unbelievable? Woo! That was exciting.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it?
No, I've seen bits and pieces of it. I know I'm starting off with my father shooting basketball.
Right.
Which is, when we first thought about that, we figured every kid sitting somewhere dreaming about doing something.
Right.
So it brings a correlation to any kid dreaming about what they want to be in life.
Yeah, I was watching my old godson, William, who was like, wow, yes.
Everybody has those moments. And I think we wanted to tie that moment into this picture.
Weren't you really, how old were you when your father actually put a court in the backyard with a hoop? About 14, I read.
Yeah,
so that actually happened to you?
Yes.
Yeah.
I started baseball when I was 6, but I really didn't start basketball until I was 12.
Whoa. Did you know, did you have any idea somewhere in your cell, in your knee somewhere? Did you have any idea that it could be like this?
No.
No.
By no means. And if that was the case, if it was something that I probably was chasing, I would have never gotten it.
You never gotten it. Because, you know, a lot of kids think they're going to be like you.
That's the whole point. But if you chase something, then sometimes you never get it. If you put forth the work and all the attitude, next thing you know, it's bestowed upon you.
Wow. That's terrific. That's interesting. Well, let me just tell you, I was saying I believe Michael's such a great guy, but we adore Michael around here. Everybody in my office, we adore Michael. We have this poster in our office of Michael. This is the prettiest thing I ever saw in my natural form. Isn't that? Our producer, Ellen Rackett, has this in her office. We always want to have meetings in there, honey.
You're so sweet.
We just go, who on earth took that picture? Michael, this is, listen. I wanted to go out and buy me some of this cologne right away.
Yeah.
Who took this picture? Who took this picture?
I don't even know. No, actually, it was some of the promotion shots that we took with the cologne.
Is that a picture, y'all? Well, let's just talk about the cologne for a moment, because it's not just a cologne you put out. You actually had input into it. Okay, so it's called Michael Jordan Cologne, and I'm wearing it right now, and I normally don't wear cologne, but it has a mixture of, this is unbelievable, y'all can't smell, but it has Pebble Beach, it has Home Run, which smells like a leather glove. It smells like a leather glove. Honestly, it has something called Sensual. We don't know what that is. It has something called Cool in there, and then it has Rare Air, which is just the lightest thing, and it is so, it's really very fresh, because I can tell you don't like women to smell all kind of clogged up and stuff, you know?
No.
Yeah.
No, I like the freshness. I'm light, and a lot of people are wondering, well, what is Michael Jordan doing in the whole fragrance?
Yeah, what is Michael Jordan doing there?
I mean, men, listen, men want to be clean. They want to be nice and neat.
Don't you hate it when they put on too much and you get on the elevator and you want to choke?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know you hate all that.
Yeah, I hate all that stuff. I like my man to smell fresh, honey. I'm giving this to Stedman when we get home. Thank you. Michael's made the best dress list. Do you shop for your clothes yourself? I saw you in People magazine, Best Dress.
Yeah, I shop for my clothes.
You do?
Actually, I get my clothes made right here in Chicago.
Really?
Oh, look at you. so bad.
Somebody makes them, one person makes them, or several
Actually,
people?
it's a family right here in Chicago.
Really? Really?
Birdies. They actually have a store.
For
right
big
there.
guys like yourself?
No. I mean, it's just, I go in and the family actually does it upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
It's an Italian family that basically do it right there in the store, and I can alter and tweak and pick out different designs that I steal from people.
Are you like into clothes? Do you have like lots of suits?
Yeah, I'm a suits fanatic.
You are?
I wear a lot of suits and shoes.
And shoes?
Yeah, I collect the shoes and suits.
Do you have like hundreds of pairs of shoes?
Hundreds of
Hundreds of pairs of shoes. You can have anything you want, Michael Jordan. Let's take a look at a scene in Space Jam where Michael plays basketball against the evil team from outer space. Again, I'm telling you, your kids are going to love this. The Monstars, they are. Take a look.
Cool shoes. Ready?
It's good.
Now, Lola can play.
Lola can play. First of all, what made you want to do this? I'm sure you are bombarded with people with requests for you to do everything there is on the planet. What made you want to do this movie with Warner Brothers?
Well, I was intrigued about acting. I always have been.
Really?
You know, I'm a movie buff. I like watching movies.
What's your favorite movie of all time?
My favorite movie of all time? That's tough.
Top 3. 1, 2, 3, anyone.
Color Purple.
Color. Okay.
My favorite actress, Oprah Winfrey.
Oprah Winfrey. Actually, you know, mine is, my favorite all time is To Kill a Mockingbird, that movie with Scout and Gregory Peck and all of them. That's my favorite of all time. Do you like old ones? Do you and Juanita?
I like murder mystery.
You do?
I like to figure things out.
You do?
Yes. I love that stuff.
Oh, that wrecks my nerves.
Why?
Because I can't watch, I don't like mysteries or suspense at all.
I love that.
No,
I
you do?
love it. I like to figure it out because it keeps my attention.
Really?
Just to try to figure out and guess along with with the scenes.
Is that what you do when you're home alone, you and Juanita and the
When
kids?
I'm on the road, when I'm at home, you know, a lot of times, as you know, I probably spend a lot of time in my hotel room.
Yeah.
So I tend to watch and catch up on all the movies that I don't get the chance to go to the movie theater to watch.
To see, yeah. Well, next, a private tour of Michael's Bulls locker. But first, former LA Laker James Worthy talks about number 23. Back in a moment.
Hi, Oprah. Hi, Michael. Remember me? Your once-time mentor and the only guy that's ever beaten you in one-on-one. The thing that I remember about Michael is he always had to come in first. He always had to be the first one to shoot his free throws. He always had to be the first one in the shower. He always had to be the first one to get back to the cafeteria so he could get the first slice of meat off the prime rib. Always wanted to be first. What does that turn into? 4 championships and $30 million. Congratulations, Michael. We love you, baby.
Introducing the best thing to happen to breakfast in a generation. New Kellogg's Honey Crunch Cornflakes.
Sweet life is calling, falling for something bold. It's a kick, it's a crunch taste of honey and a heart of gold.
Sweet honey and nuts baked to an incredible crunch. And under it all, the simple goodness of Kellogg's Cornflakes, the heart of gold.
Something new that never grows old.
New Kellogg's Honey Crunch Cornflakes.
That's a taste of honey and a heart of gold.
When you use Pam, the food gets all the attention. Because Pam never adds a funny aftertaste. Clean, 100% natural Pam. Taste the food, not the spray.
This bag is so hard to close. Stay. There's the hard way or the hefty way. Hefty cinch sack bags. They take just one hand to close and lift. You choose the hard way or the hefty way.
Tonight on News 7 at 5, beware of car service coupons. 7 on Your Side's troubleshooter shows you how a good bargain can turn into a costly headache. Also, from ex-football star to ex-con, Dexter Manley walks free today. And News 7 is live on the scene. And the milk confusion. how can you know which type is right for your child? Plus, is the king of pop going to be a papa? Tonight, turn to Washington's most experienced news team on News 7 at 5. 7's on your side.
Independent surveys show food still costs less at Shoppers year after year.
My green receipt showed I saved $66.86 at Shoppers.
And warehouse prices like Duncan Hines Moist Deluxe Cake Mix, assorted varieties, 77 cents. Tide Ultra Laundry Detergent, liquid or powder, $3.33. And Coca-Cola or Sprite, diet or regular, $2.66.
Green receipts mean real savings with total warehouse prices year after year at Shoppers.
Oh, long.
Right.
Now, those are some fine tomatoes.
Blue Ribbon. Just the kind Progresso uses to give their new tomato soups a homemade taste.
Really?
Oh, yeah. Can't you see this one in our new tomato basil soup? Because only Progresso knows how basil will bring out the best of your tomato.
I see it. Yeah, I see it.
Can you see it being pureed?
Not my tomato.
A little attached.
Progresso's new tomato soups. For homemade taste, take home the Progresso.
We went to the Bulls game, and we snuck a kind of peek inside the locker room to check out what Michael keeps in his locker room.
Hey, Oprah, it's just before game time. This is Michael's locker. I may get fired for this, but this is Michael's laundry bag. These are his Carolina shorts. This is kind of a superstition. He always wears these under his game shorts, and even wears them under his dress clothes. And let's see what else we got in here. Well, this I can only show you. I can't show this to the camera. So, sorry. I'm busted.
Get out my locker. Now get out my locker.
See? We're in trouble.
No peeking.
Get out of there. Whoa. So, did this... Here's another scene from Space Jam where Michael tries to give a pep talk in the cartoon locker room. I love this scene, Michael. This is really good.
I think we should quit forfeit.
Yeah. Listen, I didn't get dragged down here just to get my butt whipped by a bunch of ugly monsters. I ain't going out like that. We're letting them push us around. We gotta fight them back. We gotta take it to them. We gotta get right in their faces. And what do you say? Are you with me or not?
Finished? Great speech and all, Doc. You had him riveted.
I love it.
That's the first time I seen it.
Really?
You know, the back, I did it to the green screen, and
Yes.
now everything is in.
It was a great pep speech you gave. Do you ever have to do that with your real players? Do you have to do it with your teammates?
Yeah, but if I say I do, then I'm a tyrant. So
Okay, so don't.
I do every now and then. But not to that extent. I mean, that was fun. I mean, that was acting. I had a tough time getting to that stage.
You know what I like about you? You seem to be having a really great time all the time. You're having a great time.
I am.
Don't you seem to be having
It's
fun?
amazing. You tend to have, I'm pretty sure you're the same way. You tend to have fun with your life when you can basically make the choices of your life.
Yeah, and that's really what wealth does for you, is you give you the freedom to make choices.
In some ways, yes.
Yes, yeah. In some ways.
In some ways,
yes. Then you have to manage and all that, but
sure.
We can handle that.
But you know, it's a lot of other things that come along with that.
Yes, it is. Do you have, like, my friend Gail and I were talking about this. This happens with women a lot, you know, but it doesn't, we were saying it doesn't happen with men. You don't have